Are we ready?
Telling terrible stories, creating a whole new radio experience for you. Your host,
Motorcycle Madhouse.
Oh boy, has it been a weekend, let me tell you.
Radio. Gentlemen, the King.
Hail to the king, baby.
Oh yeah, often duplicated but never replicated. Welcome to Insane Throttle Biker News. How you guys doing out there? This weekend has been something else, man. If you haven't checked out our video, American Burning, go ahead and check it out. Yeah, it's pretty bad out there right now, man. I know shite down, man. It's fucking burning, homie. What's going on? All the Cornels out there, they burning it down. I don't know, man. I don't know either, man. It's crazy out there. It's crazy out there. Anyway, we got a list of shows that bikers should be freaking watching right now. Let's turn that off. We got that. Also, some more details coming out of that stuff. And, of course, we got the Wall of Shame, baby. Everybody loves that Wall of Shame. But first, we got a question out there. A big question. And that is, we just got this. Donna, honey, Donna, you haven't called me. I'm so sad. Why haven't you called me yet? I invited your attorney to come on, and he has not called to talk to Hollywood. Get out here and talk to Hollywood. Anyway, here's a message, and I want to see, this is kind of screwed up, even for you, Donna. Love you, girl. You had an angel on your shoulder that day. I wish I had told you to run that week prior like I wanted to, but you probably wouldn't have listened and would have caught the wrath from the devil himself. I'm just glad you pulled through, and better than ever. Just think of it like this. Now, this is her giving some freaking advice here. Her knowledge. You getting shot in the head made you smarter because it made you see what you were dealing with and you got away from it. I'm so glad you did. And now you have the cutest little family. Thank you for being there for me. Love you. Yes, this is from Donna to the broad that got shot by Michael DeLuca. What he did is he served a sentence for. This is Donna giving her advice that she should have got away. Hindsight, a week before, she should have told her. But getting smarter for being shot in the head? Are you kidding me? What kind of advice is that? Unreal, Donna. So disappointed in you. Man. Yeah. Uh-oh. What is that? Donna, come out and play. Donna, come out and play. Come talk to Hollywood. Donna, your invite's here. Tell your story, Donna. Come on. You know you do. You know you want to. You know you want to get into Hollywood's ass. Get on this radio show. Tell your side of the story, because from what I hear, Donna, a lot of people are telling their stories. So why not you? Why not you? You can come on with your lawyer if you would like. You got lots of people out there that want to hear your story. They want to hear it, and I'm offering it. So, my invite's out there. Everybody knows I give, everybody else a chance to get their side of the story. Donna just needs to pick up the phone and call Hollywood. Call me. I'm waiting for you. By the way, let's take a tour of Mount Moriah Cemetery, where they found Keith Palumbo, which you allegedly participated in. with the devil himself that you were giving advice to. So let's go take a look. Okay, let's take a tour with Donna Morelli. Yes, that is Mount Moriah Cemetery. That's where they found the body of Keith Palumbo, as well as somebody else in the crypt with them. And as you can see, she's right across the freaking street from it. Yes, not looking good, Donna. Not looking good. I suggest you get on there, tell your story to us. Tell your story. Now, let's go to shows hotcars.com, and our wizards over there with their apprentices says every motorcycle enthusiast or biker should watch. While motorcycles are best enjoyed on the open road, sometimes we'll just have to settle for watching others ride on TV. Not. It's no fun. That's not what being a biker's all about, hot cars. How many times we gotta correct your stories? Over the past decade, bike fans and riders, or even casual viewers, have seen the growth in number of popularity of motorbike-themed TV. Now, the guys either riding this from Australia or Europe, because, you know, motorbike, we call them motorcycles here. Themed TV, cable, or online programs. Hey, online programs, listen to the Insane Throttle Biker News. Our radio show. Get on over to YouTube. These shows range from the real-life creation of choppers, documentaries, bike riding, and adventures to the life of fictional biker gangs. Yes, all the stuff you see on TV's fictional. You guys know what that is. It means entertainment. That means do not try to go out there and act like the dudes or the broads. Who knows? Anyway, shows about motorcycles have some of the best production values, storylines, plots, and characters, and as a result, the viewership and fan base of these shows number in the millions and have constantly raked high in the ratings. There you go. I talk about this all the time. That's why people talk about bikers, why people talk about motorcycle clubs, is because of the ratings. Now, let's see here. 15. They say you should watch Nitro Circus. Okay? Produced and starring legendary daredevil Travis Pastrana, create and perform weekly outrageous and death-defying stunts. Helping along or part of the performance themselves are his extreme fellow athletes and bikers. Hey, that actually looks cool, man. I love freaking stunts and tricks and stuff. The Motorbikes Show. There's something special in seeing old classic motorbikes. I gotta agree right there. Being restored to their former glory and having them run again. As long as it's not OCC, I cannot stand them guys. Paul Turtle, as I call him. I cannot stand that show. But actually burning rubble and taking them to the red line. Host Harry Cole. I gotta check this one out. Biker Build-Off. Yeah, that was somewhat decent. When Larry was on there and stuff. Reality TV isn't always about partying teens or following celebrity families around. Biker Build-Off is a great show that pits two custom bike builders against each other to see who can make the best looking, sounding, and performing bike. Though off the air for some time now, I wish they would, you know what, this is one show I wish they would bring back, man. I loved watching them build that stuff. 12, Mayans MC, guys. A spin-off show from the epic Sons of Anarchy. Mayans MC features Easy Rays, a prospect of the Titular Motorcycle Club. Filled with action drama and more drama arising from troubles with family, the law, and fellow bikers. Mayans MC is a gritty look into the world of motorcycle gang life and the struggles of being part of it. Too bad it's not true. Okay? You said a gritty look into the motorcycle gang life. Get out of here, it's fake. This stuff don't happen. And I blame Kurt Sutter for that one. Long way around. You know what? you know what? Ewan McGregor is actually a huge motorcycle enthusiast, and he rides his ass off. I actually like him. Obi-Wan on a bike, or more specifically on a BMW R1150 GS. Those are some badass bikes. The Long Way Around was the first in a series of documentaries featuring Ewan McGregor and Charlie Borman, which in this one they travel from London to New York on motorcycles going eastward, crossing Europe, then Asia. It actually was a decent freaking series, man. You know what? Ewan McGregor, you rock, dude. You do. You rock. Obi-Wan Kenobi. 10. The Hairy Bikers. Never heard of this one. This must be in England or something. Combining motorcycles and food in a TV show is a good idea. Dude, you guys need to get out there and exercise. You can't go around looking all fat and stuff. Go exercise. But as hosts Cy King and David Myers add fun and humor to the program, it becomes brilliant. With their gorgeous bikes, well, they're alright, I guess, and delicious food, this is one show that doesn't get old. I never seen it. Oh my God! It's the devil himself, American Chopper. Oh, I hated this show. I hate you, Paul Turtle. Oh my God! Everybody knows about them. I can't talk. Oh my God! I can't talk about the next one, The Devil's Ride. How freaking fake was this show, everybody? They go on and say a classic program about motorcycle clubs. No. My God, no. The Devil's Ride is a close look into what a club is. No, it is not. How it affects the lives of its members and their families, filled with tension and action. My God, I wish they'd just take that damn thing out. What's in the barn? Now, this is interesting. Host David Walksler takes the audience on a tour of the U.S. to discover what's hidden, stored, or forgotten in several barns. While not every episode has a good find, the journey to each state and barns makes up half the fun. Rock and roll, man. Rock and roll. That looks like a decent one. Biker Battleground. Yeah, this is a scripted reality TV series. The over-top emotions, reaction, and drama by the cats and of the characters in Biker Battleground make it more like popcorn fare. Don't like it. Shed and Buried. Let's see here. Barn finds or finding motorcycles gem hidden in a storage area or shed is the theme of the show. Now that one looks pretty freaking good. You know, those kind of shows I kind of like, man. Harley and the Davidsons. While not 100% accurate, Harley and the Davidson is a dramatized look at the origins, challenge, and triumphs, no pun intended, triumphs, of the Harley-Davidson founders. For those that are fans of historical flicks or historical bikes, I gotta check this one out. Throttle Out is their, we're going into the top 3 here. Throttle Out. Two friends on their two bikes, Arnie Henning and Zach Quartz, are the hosts and adventurers for Throttle Out, a show that features their journeys exploring the world as a team and showcasing the fun while riding bikes. 2. World's Greatest Motorcycle Rides. Another show featuring Henry Cole. You know what? I gotta check this guy out. I do. This guy looks like he's having fun. Is it over here in the U.S. yet? Can I get it on Netflix? He travels the world to show beautiful locations, their people, culture, and road while going through with his bike. Rock on. And number 1, the show that ruined the club life, Sons of Anarchy. You know, yeah, Kurt Sutter's demented mind made this one, and it has forever changed the club scene with the pop-up clubs. Anyway. Is there like going to be prequels or sequels or something like that? Because, you know, at least warn us bikers out there what's coming down the pipeline here. Jax Teller, a fictional name made famous. Yes, if you don't know what Sons of Anarchy is, I'm not going to sit here and tell you. Now, let's go to the Wall of Shame. And this is brought to you again by Corey Graff. He's been sending these in to us, and we're loving it. 2 Kansas City police officers indicted for excessive force arrest of a transgender woman. Let's take it.
Pritchard. Now, the woman's attorney provided this video recorded by a person
You're
driving
over on
by.
Spotify and that on
Prosecutors
the
say it
radio.
shows
Get over here
officers
on
kneeling
YouTube.
on the woman's back, slamming her face into the sidewalk and dropping a knee on her shoulder. In May of last year, the woman called 911 for help after some kind of a dispute. A nearby store owner also called 911 and asked for her to be removed from his store. Officers arrested the woman, and they said she resisted. Now, the county prosecutor says this case had to go before a grand jury because KCPD refused to hand over a probable cause document in this case. Dean Peters Baker said, quote, "This case is particularly disappointing that my office was prevented from filing the charge independent of a grand jury."
Interesting. Now, the officers inducted into the Wall of Shame is 37-year-old Officer Matthew Brummett and 47-year-old officers Charles Prickard. You are now in the Hall of Fame for fourth-degree assault for recklessly causing physical pain to Breonna. I wonder if the name was Brian before. I don't know. Hill when arresting her outside a Kansas City beauty shop supply store. You are now in the Wall of Fame, schlucks. Oh, here we go. Light 'em up from CBS Minnesota. Video appears to show law enforcement shooting paint rounds at Minneapolis residents on their porches. Take a look. Anytime now, I guess. They don't want us to look. Anyway, a video posted to Twitter Saturday night is going viral after apparently showing law enforcement in Minneapolis shooting paint rounds at residents on their porch after curfew went in effect. Well, why didn't you guys get your airsoft gun shoot back? Tanya Kirsten posted a video to Twitter shortly after 9:30 showing what she says is Minnesota National Guard and Minneapolis police sweeping her residential street in the Witter neighborhood. In the video, the officers are seen approaching the residents and repeatedly yelling at them to get inside their house. After a few demands, one can be heard yelling, "Light 'em up!" That's when one officer appears to fire a paint round at the residents who run inside. Meanwhile, a WCCO photographer was struck by a rubber bullet and arrested by the State Patrol Saturday night. He was released from custody after a couple hours. Martial law is coming, man. This stuff is getting serious. Okay, before my final thoughts, don't forget to go over to YouTube and subscribe. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all our social media. Go over there, follow us, get in the conversation with the rest of the guys and gals. Motorcycle Madhouse Radio. Don't forget, we're on the Daily Biker News Show as well as Motorcycle Madhouse over on Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, and a whole lot more, man. Take us with you. So, my final thoughts. Here we go. Oh, by the way, I said I was going to talk about that one officer. I guess they worked at a nightclub together, him and George Floyd. Right now, the coroner's report says he did not die of asphyxiation, so I guess the family's got a second guy coming in, Michael Baden or something, that famous dude on autopsy reports coming in. But the two did know each other. As far as Donna Morelli, man, a lot of stuff is coming out on you, dear. And I think it's expedient that you get on the show, tell your side of the story. Because again, everybody else is telling their side of the story against you. So what do you got to lose? Come on, talk to us. I'll talk to your attorney with you. Come on, hon, get on here. I'd like to ask you why you think somebody's going to get smarter after getting shot in the head. It's just not registering with me right now. It really isn't. So get on the show. Don't make me beg. I'm getting tired of begging. This is your opportunity. Come get in the limelight. Come on. You can do it. Anyway, As far as those motorcycle shows, you know what? I'm really into the riding ones, you know, kind of like Ewan McGregor, the build-off ones. I'm not really into the drama crap like Mayans and stuff. I'm just not in there, and the Devil's Ride is a joke. How do you even put that in your article, Mr. Wizard and Apprentices? Not cool, man. Because most bikers look at, well, you know, Rubs and all them don't, but, you know, the real deal, you know, they don't look at that kind of show and say, oh my God, it's a good show, them pansies. They're schlucks. They're schlucks. And you want to put that on your list. The other one, you know, I do want to watch out of freaking, what is that, Australia? Or it has to be Australia, because in the background I seen a sign had a kangaroo. And the only place I know where a kangaroo is in Australia. Hey, don't blame me if I'm typecasted, man. I'm not trying to, so don't be crying and whining to me from Australia. You guys got kangaroos there, am I right? You got pandas. No, that's China. Koalas. Yeah, that's koalas, man. The one that all the broads like. You know what? You want to get you a piece, man. Get you a koala. I guarantee you're going to get a piece. Wall of Shame? Come on, what is the constant theme to the Wall of Shame? Either abuse, they freaks in some sexual manner, they going after kids, or going, you know, they going around using that badge to get them a piece. You know, that's the common theme with Wall of Shame, man. I wouldn't be too proud of your profession, man, you freaks. You know, I can see, you know, getting arrested, making some money on the side, doing your thing, but you get arrested for freaky stuff, man. That ain't cool. It just ain't cool, man. And then you go out there, you abuse your powers, and then you wonder why everybody's mad right now. They got every damn city in the country burning right now because you dorks. Enough's enough. You know what? You were supposed to protect and serve. You were not doing that too good. And by the way, these to the looters, to the protesters, all that stuff, leave the firefighters alone, you schlucks. Leave them alone. Them are good people. They go out there, they run in the houses and stuff when you're running out, so leave the firefighters alone. Not cool messing with them. Not at all. But, you know, if you want to burn down your own neighborhoods and stuff, go for it. You know, that's on you. Just make sure you get out that door. That's all I'm saying, man. But with that, hopefully you guys had a good time with the show and stuff like that. Don't forget to be safe, man. Be safe out there in your major city. They just burn it down, man. Get you some marshmallows and s'mores is what I'm saying, man.
I said goodbye, vamoose, adios, ciao, so long, get your hat jack.
#1 internet biker radio show is now available on Spotify and all major platforms, including iHeartRadio, iTunes, Stitcher, and more. Don't forget to become a subscriber on any one of these platforms so you can be notified right away when our weekly episode is uploaded so you never miss an episode.
Hi, this is James Hollywood Machikari. Join our YouTube channel and get Motorcycle Madhouse and tons of videos related to the bikers. Join now by subscribing for free and become part of the Throttle today. Always free and always entertaining. Don't forget to visit us at www.harleyliberty.com for your daily biker news. Rock on!